Have you ever wondered how much you overpay for plane tickets? Besides overpaying, you might be missing out on unique discounts, special privileges, and even free VIP access. It's because no one is in a hurry to share secrets that can change your perception of travel. But don't worry. In this video, I will reveal all the benefits available to you if you are already 60 years old. Watch until the end, because the information you receive can save you hundreds of dollars and turn your trips into an unforgettable pleasure. Episode 1. Secret airline ticket discounts for those over 65. Few people know this, but there are special fares for passengers over 65 that can reduce the ticket price by up to 50%. Can you imagine? The trick is that these discounts cannot be found on any website. Airlines are not interested in broad publicity, as this directly affects their profits. But if you call American Airlines, Delta, United, or even Latin American Airlines directly and ask about special fares for passengers over 65, you will be pleasantly surprised by the answer. Imagine, a ticket that usually costs $500 suddenly becomes yours for only $250. This incredible difference opens the door to a world of luxury, a chic hotel room, a dinner fit for kings, or even another exciting trip. And in countries like Mexico and Argentina, the generosity is simply off the charts. There, senior travelers are offered free or almost free domestic flights. All you need is a document confirming your age and the right question. Episode 2. Goodbye, tedious security lines. Are you familiar with the agonizing feeling of getting stuck in an endless airport line for a long 40 minutes, or even longer? We've all been there. Chaos reigns, people rush to take off their shoes, and the inspection seems to never end. But there is a way to avoid this nightmare, and it won't cost you a penny. Many airports in the United States, Europe, and Latin America provide priority access to passengers over 60 years of age. The secret is simple. Just ask. Agents will not offer it themselves, but if you approach with a confident look and say something like, "Excuse me, I am over 60 years old. Can I use the priority queue?" It is very likely that you will be lucky and you will be allowed to pass without unnecessary delays. Imagine their surprise and your victory. Just think about it. In countries like Mexico and Argentina, this is not just an opportunity, but a guaranteed right. While other passengers languish, squeezed in the crowd, you, full of calm, leisurely head to the boarding gate, shoes on, no stress on your face. And all this, just for daring to ask. Episode 3. Free baggage as a gift on international flights. Another almost forgotten privilege, like a treasure hidden at the bottom of a chest. If you are over 60, know that on some international flights you are entitled to extra baggage completely free. Yes, you heard right. No extra charges. But there is one tiny condition. You just need to ask about it at check-in. Many airlines, such as Air France, British Airways, or Lufthansa, quietly provide this opportunity, as if whispering it in the ear of the chosen ones, but not shouting it to the world. Why? Yes, because if they put it on their websites, everyone would rush to use this right. So they keep this secret, like a treasure, intended only for those who dare to ask. How to use this secret key? Approaching the check-in counter, say with confidence, "I am over 60 years old, and I have heard that some airlines offer free additional baggage allowance for seniors. Do you offer this service?" And who knows, maybe you will be lucky. If the airline has a loyal policy and attentive staff, admission is guaranteed without unnecessary questions. Whether it's excess baggage or an extra seat, the benefit is obvious. Episode 4. Comfortable seat at no extra charge. Imagine a long flight, and in front of you are seats at the emergency exit or in the first row of economy class, beckoning with space. Free. Did you know that passengers over 60 can take them absolutely free? Many airline employees have the right to offer older people more comfortable seats, if available. The main thing is not to hesitate to ask. At check-in, just say, "I am over 60 years old. Is it possible to get a more comfortable seat without extra charge?" If you are refused at the check-in counter, try contacting the flight attendant already on board the aircraft. This simple request can turn a tiring flight into a pleasant journey, especially if you have to spend several hours in the air. Episode 5. Secret discounts at airport restaurants. How many times have you been gouged at airports, paying exorbitant prices for food, unaware that you could have paid much less? In airports across the United States and Europe, restaurants offer a modest yet pleasant discount of 10 to 15% for seniors. However, they keep it quiet, as if it were a state secret. There are no flashy posters or enticing announcements. The only way to find out is to muster the courage to ask directly before paying. Do you offer senior discounts? At worst, you'll be told no, and you'll lose nothing. But more often than not, miraculously, you'll be greeted with a smile and the discount will be applied silently. A few dollars saved, a nice bonus for your resourcefulness. Episode 6. Invaluable free travel insurance with credit cards. Remember this key point. If you're over 60 and paying for your airline ticket with certain credit cards, such as Visa Infinite, MasterCard Black, or some Platinum versions, you may be entitled to full travel insurance completely free. Imagine, from medical expenses to flight cancellations, delays, and even lost luggage, all of this could be covered. But the devil, as always, is in the details. This magical insurance doesn't appear on its own, as if by magic wand. Before each trip, make one important call to your card's customer service. Ask them to activate your insurance. Have them send you all the necessary documents. Voila, you are well protected, and it doesn't cost you a penny. Episode 7. Free pass to Paradise VIP lounges. Imagine, the airport is buzzing, your flight is delayed, your back aches from uncomfortable chairs, and all you dream of is peace and quiet. Now imagine you have the key to a VIP lounge. Soft chairs embrace you, free snacks tempt you with their aroma, coffee invigorates you, outlets whisper, charge your phone, and pristine bathrooms and showers beckon with coolness. Does this seem like the privilege of businessmen and first-class passengers? Not always. In airports around the world, from Miami to Madrid, from Buenos Aires to Mexico City, there have been cases where seniors have received free access to VIP lounges. The reason? Age, long wait, or tiring layover. Just try it. Maybe luck will smile on you. In some airlines, if they notice your venerable age, they may offer you a small privilege, especially when the flight is delayed for a long time or if there are empty seats in the cabin. But, as often happens, no one will offer you this just like that. You need to take the initiative. As soon as you are at the airport, do not hesitate to go to your airline's counter and ask directly, "Given my age and the long wait for the flight, is it possible to use the VIP lounge?" If you come across a sensitive employee, you will most likely be allowed in. Even if the airline does not have an agreement with a specific VIP lounge, in many cases you may be offered a free drink or a temporary pass. Trying won't hurt, and comfort can be significantly increased. Episode 8. Priority boarding, a small but pleasant bonus. Another modest but tangible advantage is priority boarding. If you've flown recently, you know how stressful it is to push through the queue, rush, listen to announcements, and watch other passengers take their seats before you. So, if you're over 60, many airlines allow you to board the plane before the main crowd of passengers, even if you don't have a business class ticket. How to take advantage of this opportunity? It's simple. Go to the boarding gate and ask, "Do you provide priority boarding for seniors?" In most cases, you'll be in luck, and you'll be among the first lucky ones to board. Imagine, no fuss, calmly taking your seat, placing your luggage without haste, and avoiding the exhausting struggle for space on the overhead shelf. Even if it is not announced over the loudspeaker, this advantage remains in your hands. You just need to know about it. And the best part is that it's absolutely free. Just remember that it's your right, and boldly claim it. Episode 9. Refunds for non-refundable tickets, a lifesaver for those facing health problems. Imagine the traveler's worst nightmare, having to cancel a long-awaited flight and lose all the invested funds due to a non-refundable ticket. But what if I told you there is a glimmer of hope? If you are 60 years of age or older and a sudden health problem puts an end to your plans, you have a chance to get your money back, even if your ticket was considered non-refundable. Few people know about this, but some airlines show concern for elderly passengers, offering them this opportunity. If your health condition does not allow you to travel, you will only need a medical certificate confirming this and an official request for a refund. But they don't shout about it on every corner or write it in large letters on websites or in the rules. The airline hides this trump card up its sleeve and only pulls it out if you persistently ask and provide solid evidence. As soon as you realize that the flight is canceled, grab your phone, call the airline, explain the situation, and demand your money back, backing up your words with a doctor's note. And while there's no 100% guarantee, believe me, in most cases, especially when it comes to elderly people, companies are accommodating. So don't rush to write off your hard-earned money. Fight for what you're rightfully entitled to. Episode 10. Medications, Liquids, and Syringes. Passage without obstacles. Now let's talk about something that concerns many elderly travelers: medications on the road. Airport rules for carrying liquids are usually as strict as a winter frost. No bottles larger than 100 milliliters, no syringes, no huge containers. But there's a loophole that few people know about. If it is vital for you to bring liquid medications or syringes for medical reasons, then you are allowed to. The main thing is to have a prescription from your doctor confirming the need for these medications. At airports in Europe, the United States, and Latin America, security personnel are understanding of passengers who need special medications or devices. Don't hide anything or try to deceive the system. Just present a prescription or a certificate from your doctor, and you will be allowed to take everything you need to maintain your health, getting rid of unnecessary stress. This small detail can be a real salvation for those who vitally depend on certain medications or procedures during travel. The main thing is preparation. Keep your documents handy and remember your right to assistance. Episode 11. And here's another little-known fact: traveling with an escort without paying for an extra seat. Some airlines offer elderly passengers the opportunity to bring an escort, an assistant or family member, and request adjoining seats without charging an additional fee. Can you imagine? This is especially valuable during long flights, when support and company becomes simply necessary. However, as before, this opportunity is not offered by the airline itself. You will have to take the initiative and request it at check-in or even in advance by calling the airline. Just say something like, "I am traveling with an elderly escort, and it is very important for us to sit together. Is this possible without additional costs?" Many airlines are accommodating, guided by accessibility policies and showing special attention to elderly passengers. Episode 12. The key to privileges, government programs, and special cards. Asterisk asterisk. And, of course, we must not forget the incredible benefits offered by government programs and cards, such as INAPAM in Mexico or PAMI in Argentina. These documents are your pass to a world of discounts not only on airline tickets, but also in hotels, on ground transportation, in restaurants, and even when visiting museums and parks. When traveling in your country or in Latin America, always keep these cards handy and boldly ask airlines, agencies, and travel companies if they accept them. In many cases, simply presenting the card can get you a discount of 20 to 50%. This is your legal right, which, unfortunately, many forget. Don't miss this opportunity. Traveling after 60 is not only real, it can be more profitable, comfortable, and enjoyable than you think if you know how to act correctly. Discounts on tickets, free VIP lounges, priority boarding, increased baggage allowance, permission for necessary medications, free insurance, and even unexpected refunds. All this can be yours. The main thing is don't be afraid to ask. Don't let airlines and airports deprive you of your deserved privileges. If you have elderly acquaintances who like to travel, share this information with them. Together, we can make travel fairer and more comfortable for those who truly deserve